I knew I should have made a left turn at Albuquerque. I knew I should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque. I knew I should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque. I should have turned left at Albuquerque.
So not 6 hours go by after I post the last video, and what happens? They announce Collector's Vault Volume 2. I was going to hold off. I was going to try. I'm going to wait. I said, nah, let me put it up. It's right next to the holiday. They're not going to do it. They did it. And they're porting over the commentaries as well. So I'm not even going to write this down. I'm just going to look off of Blu-ray.com, and we're just going to go from there. And my first reactions. So on disc 1, which is Collector's Vault Volume 6, basically, Aladdin is Lamp with Bugs Bunny and the first Jim Backus. Ain't That Ducky with Daffy Duck. Bone Sweet Bone, nice Art Davis one-shot. Boston Quacky, finally. Boulevardier from the Bronx, this has been a popular one on MeTV. Looks like a little Photoshop there, but... The Bird Came C.O.D. with Conrad Cat. Country Boy and early Frizz Freeling. Another Photoshop. The Daffy Duckaroo, I believe this is the last black and white Daffy. Dr. Jekyll's Hyde with Sylvester and Spike and Chester. The Egg-Cited Rooster. Foghorn Leghorn and Henry Hawk. Fastest with the Mostest, Roadrunner Coyote. Foul Weather with Tweety and Sylvester. Another Tweety and Sylvester, I Tall Putty Tat. Got one of the Goofy Gophers with I Go For You. I Was a Teenage Thumb, a late Chuck Jones one-shot. Little Blabbermouse from like 1940. Another Foghorn Leghorn, Mother Was a Rooster. And another Goofy Gopher, Pests for Guests, this one with Elmer. The one-shot from the 40s, I think 1948 with the Rattled Rooster. I'll double-check on that. We got one Ralph and Sam with A Sheep in the Deep. SOCK-A-DOODLE, another Foghorn Leghorn. Another Tweety and Sylvester with a street cat named Sylvester. To Itch His Own, a one-shot with Angelo the Mighty Flea from Chuck Jones. Waggily Tail, Frizz Freeling here. Woolen Underwear, the other Ralph and Sam, and I'm betting this is kind of the bonus because to make up for the last double dip of Ralph and Sam. And then finally, Zoom at the top. Roadrunner and Coyote. All the Chuck Joneses are now done. Perfect. Now we move on to disc 2. So these are all upgrades. Awful Orphan with Porky and Charlie Dog. I think this was volume 1. Bird in a Guilty Cage with Tweety and Sylvester. I think this is Golden Collection volume 2. Bowery Bugs, the only Art Davis Bugs Bunny. Claws for Alarm, part 2 of the Scaredy Cat trilogy with Porky and Sylvester. Growing Pains, we just did this one on volume 6, Foghorn Leghorn and Sylvester. Frigid Hare, another one of the band bunnies, has gotten the upgrade. This one is the one with the penguin. Hair Remover. So we get Frank Tashlin's other Bugs Bunny cartoon. The Heckling Hare. Tex Avery's last one, or the one that got him fired, though technically there was another one after it. Black and White Hop and Go from Norm McCabe. We just did that one as a bonus on the wartime disc on volume 6. So this probably should have been on disc 1, but you know. Hyde and Hare with Bugs Bunny. So the other 2 Dr. Jekyll shorts are now taken care of, or Mr. Hyde, I should say. Jumpin' Jupiter, the third in the trilogy. We just did this on volume 6 as well. Another Tweety and Sylvester, Last Hungry Cat. Speaking of Sylvester, we get one with him with Speedy, with Mexican Borders. One from the Porky Pig Hilarious Ham disc, Mouse Menace. The one that we're not sure if it's Pepe Le Pew or not, Odor of the Day from Art Davis. And we get the other Charlie Dog short as well, Orphan and Orphan. We just did this on volume 6. Another one, I believe, from Hilarious Ham, The Pest That Came to Dinner. We get another upgrade for Roadrunner and Coyote with Ready, Set, Zoom. And we get a Pepe Le Pew here with Sentimental Over You. And then another Roadrunner and Coyote with Stop, Look, and Hasten. And then yet another Roadrunner and Coyote with To Beep or Not to Beep. So this is the one edited from The Adventures of Roadrunner. Then we get Wagon Heels, which is from both, I think, Golden Collection Volume 5 and the Porky Pig Hilarious Ham Superstars disc. And yet another Roadrunner and Coyote Woe Be Gone. Wisecrackers from the Daffy Duck Superstars disc, this one with Elmer Fudd. And finally, another Daffy Duck here, You Were Never Duckier, with Henry Hawk, this one directed by Chuck Jones. So, as I'm driving to the store to do some last minute shopping, and I see the alert from Toon Talker that he posted that's coming out on March 25th, 2026. I'm like, why now? Right as I'm going out to the store. So I pull over to the side. I'm looking at my phone as I'm scrolling everyone. I literally almost everyone I go, yes, yes, yes. So this looks like a really good set. There are a few things that when I get a chance to think about it that we're kind of missing, but hopefully there'll be a volume 3 if this sells well, depending on another sale. I will have a commentary about that next week's video, but this is a great Christmas present for us, so something to look forward to in the new year. So see you next week.
I knew I should have made a left turn at Albuquerque. I knew I should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque. I knew I should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque. I should have turned left at Albuquerque.